Now students, sections, wall sections. So if you check your Engage, you'll find that I've got the positions of your wall sections set out here. And if I come up here to one of these, so when you go to create the wall section, go into view, into section, okay, hit the drop down box here and make sure that you pick a wall section. All right, so use the building sections for the long sections through, but these are wall sections and they go individually like so here. So I've got one through there. There's one through the stage and the opening of the stage here as well. So you'll be looking at that. There is one that goes through where the basketball arena goes from inside to outside on that kind of curved roof over the gym area. Okay, I've got another one here where we go through that the front wall of the gym area into the open space, in through here, into the curtain, into the windows and the external wall there. Okay, and then the final one is over here. It's this one where it cuts through the main lobby area and this portion of the curved roof here with some high level glazing up there as well. Okay, so there are your 5 wall sections, and I'm just going to show you how I've arranged these. So here's my sheets, wall sections 1 and 4, 2, 3 and 5. Now let's pop in and take a look. So you can see I've gone through a portrait mode, and I just took the original sheet family and twisted the external part here. I've left all of this in, and again it's a good idea that you would do that, all right, that you'd leave all of the labels in, because you need to go over here to fill this out. Now this will be project 1.5, okay, and this one will be the same again, more or less. M3 role AT, the status will be 001, sorry, the number will be 001, the status is 2.0. I type that in, your name and your student number, apply. Okay, now so that's filled out there. So I've got those 2 wall sections there. I've made this one a little bit wider just to get that canopy area in as well, and that's at the back of the building. And what's going to be interesting here is getting your gutter detail arrangement there. And what's interesting here is how you're going to arrange this curved roof butting. This is over the gym area, butting into where the hall wall goes from the inside to the outside here. Okay, so that's 1 and 4. Here's 2. If you remember, that's the stage area there. Okay, so you got a flat roof going on here, and you've got some kind of a beam support for the walls here. Now these are kind of things you need to look out for. Modify. So, sorry. Let's just activate the view, and we're going to modify and align, and I think it's to this, align that. Okay, so I've got the structure, the CTL sitting down on top of each other there. So couple of interesting details here and here as well, and standard detail over there too. So that's wall section 2. Wall section 3 is over on that other side, on the south side. This is the reception area where we've got some high level glazing, and again what happens here, that will be of interest to us too. And then section 5 that's the gym coming to this flat roof area here. So what happens here and what happens there in terms of detailing. Now they're the 5 wall sections, and what I've asked you to do then from those 5 wall sections is to choose 4 details, 3 of which will be at 1:10, and 1 of which will be at 1:5. Now this is definitely one I want you to do. Okay, so I'm going to activate that view, and we'll come up to our call out here, and we'll put a call out over this section here. Okay, like so. So that will be the gutter arrangement that you're going to be doing there, and we can include in what the arrangement is at the head of the window here. Okay, that's one. Now let's deactivate that view. Let's go into wall section 2. Yeah, I think this one is going to be of interest to us as well. So activate the view, call out. So I want you to challenge yourselves on these details. Don't pick the easy ones that you've been doing since first and second year. I want you, I'm specifically asked you to do these wall sections where these intersections occur. Okay, so there's number 2. Let's deactivate that view and go into here maybe, and let's take a look at here. So that would be an interesting one there. Perhaps that one down here. This is a door. This is the door into the main reception area. Okay, yeah, definitely what's going on here I think is of interest. So let's activate that one. We'll do a call out maybe of that detail there. Okay, and then there's one more, and this one I'm going to do here will be the 1:5 detail, and I'll explain what I'm looking for in another video here. Now, so we've got those details set up. Now next thing we're going to do is get those onto sheets. So we're going to do a new sheet here, and I'll do the portrait again just in case so we can see. Now my details are more than likely in the question marks here. No, they're not. So they're in these call outs here. So there's section call outs. So this one, sorry, this one, this one, this one, this one. I'm going to move these. Right, we're going to put them in the whip, but we're going to move them to an 08 underscore call out details subfolder here. All right, and apply. Okay, now there's my call out details subfolder there. So if I take number 1 here and pop it up. Okay, now I might just change that sheet. Just to our typical vert. Okay, and place that there. Select this, turn off the grid. Okay, detail 2. Okay, let's move that one over. All right, so you can see we're getting a bit of space there now. Let's go down to the sheets again. And right click, let's rename the sheet. So this would be 15, and it is call out detail 1 and 2. Okay, so detail those up. Now let's take out another sheet here, and this will be just our vert, I think. Select, switch off the grid, come up to our details here. Okay, and that one can go there. Now, one of the things I would like you to do with your details, and probably need to go back in here, but now what I want you to do on the sheet here, so we got wall section 3, wall section 5 here. So there's the sheet, right? That's the wall section sheet. Now I'm looking for the detail section sheet. Okay. So rename, and this is going to be call out detail 3, I'm going to call it. Okay, now let's get into that sheet. In this space here, I want you to put associate a 3D cutout is what I'm calling it. So how do we go about doing that? Well, if I go into wall section 5, here is the cutout, okay? Now, to get to the cutout, I need to go into a 3D view. All right, now watch, I'm bringing my cursor over to the cube here. I'm right clicking. I'm going down to Orient to View Sections, and it is call out detail on 5 there. Okay, now sometimes it can take a minute to do this, and into there, let's change this to 1:10. Okay, select, this is the section box, if you like. All right, so I'll just drag that all the way up here. Now you can zoom in. Now you can see we're getting a 3D view of the detail here. All right, and I'll just I'll select that and I'll hide that crop box in view. Now, so if I come back up to, that's where this is now. So it's in the question marks here. This view is in the question mark. So I'm going to rename it, and this is going to be call out detail 3D. Okay, call out detail 3D. It's number 3 rather than 3D. Okay, now let's get back to our call out details here. I can now take this call out, okay, and bring it across here. All right, now you get the idea. So we could do some line work, put some line work around here and just point to this here. So that is the 3D version of the 2D detail. And I want you to do that for each of the 3 details that you're going to do. So it might be an idea if we do them on different sheets, like so. Okay, so I want to get the 3D detail for this one here, and this is call out 1, right? So again, I will get another 3D view, separate 3D view, right? Right click in the box, orient to view, sections, section call out 1. It can take a minute or two just to zoom in and find that spot for me. There it goes. Okay, and let's come up here. Now, same thing again, let's change the scale to 1:10, 1:10, right? Let's pick the box and drag it right up as far as here. Now, again, same idea. So we're looking at the call out there. So you can pick the section box, right click, hide in view element. Okay, and then it's here in the question mark, so you're going to rename this one, and this will be call out TET detail 1 3D. Okay, now let's get back into that sheet. Okay, and we'll drag this one out to wrong one, this one out, and position it as well. There it is. Swap that out as we do. Now again, so that is the 3D element for that 2D detail, and that's how I want you to populate each of your 1:10 details. Now I'm going to do a separate video on the 1:5. Okay, so you'll actually have 3 sheets here, and we can take both of these and move them into whip and into call out details. Okay, so there and there. And in the sheets, go back down to the sheets down here. So this will not be 1 and 2, it'll just be 1. And we'll do a separate sheet for 2. Now get the idea. So you will overlay this one. You might need to make it bigger actually in order to get your gutter in, and the treatment of what's happening here and all that kind of stuff as well. And all your construction notes, and that's the 3D element looking at the 2D. So do that for each of the 3 1:10 details, and then I'm going to do a separate video on the 1:5.